Welcome back. Yesterday, you got N8N up and running. Today, we're taking a guided tour of your new digital workshop, the N8N interface. It might look a little empty right now, but by the end of this video, you'll understand every part of this screen and be ready to build your first workflow. The N8N interface is broken down into a few key areas. This big open area in the middle is the canvas. This is where the magic happens. It's where you'll visually build your automation. On the left, you have the Nodes panel. This is your toolbox. It contains a searchable list of every single trigger and action available in N8N. When you select a node, this panel on the right will pop up. This is the Parameters panel. It's where you'll configure the settings for each specific node. And up top, you have your main controls for saving, naming, and executing your workflow. In N8N, everything is a node. A node is just a single step in your workflow. Let's add one. You can click the plus button to open the nodes list and search for what you need. Every node has an input on the left and an output on the right. There are three main types of nodes. Trigger nodes start a workflow. Regular nodes perform actions, like sending an email or updating a database. And core nodes handle the logic, like if statements and switches. We'll get into all of these in detail later. So how do we connect these nodes? With connections. You simply click on the output circle of one node and drag the line to the input circle of the next. This line does two things. It defines the order of operations, and more importantly, it represents the flow of data. The output from the first node becomes the input for the second node. It's that simple. Every node needs to be told what to do. That's where the Parameters panel comes in. When I click on this node, the panel on the right opens up with all of its settings. I need to select my credentials, choose the action I want to perform, and then fill in the required fields. This is where you'll spend a lot of your time, telling each node exactly how to behave. And you'll notice these little buttons that let you add an expression. This is a super powerful feature that lets you use data from previous nodes. We'll have a whole lesson on that soon. So you've built a workflow. How do you know if it works? You test it. Down here, you have the Execute Workflow button. When you click it, N8N runs the entire workflow from start to finish. You'll see the connections light up as the data flows through. After it runs, you can click on any node to see the exact input and output data for that step. This is incredibly useful for debugging. You can also test a single node by clicking the little play button right on the node itself. This is great for testing one piece of your workflow at a time. And that's the grand tour. The canvas, the nodes panel, the parameters panel, and the execution controls. These are the key areas you'll be working with every day in N8N. For your project today, I want you to just get in there and explore. Click every button, add a few nodes, get a feel for your new workshop. Tomorrow, we build our first real workflow. Let's get to it.